So a significant amount of fat came off from my hips, glutes, and thighs.
12 pounds, 14 and 3/4 inches.
Over 17 pounds, over 17 inches.
33 pounds.
30 pounds.
25 pounds.
31 pounds.
Dr. Jade, you're awesome.
I love everything he does.
He just calls it the way it is.
In my opinion, probably one of the greatest hormone metabolic experts out there.
Hey, thanks for answering those questions. It's truly fantastic that you have taken the first step towards a healthier life. So now let me introduce you to Dr. Jade Tita. He has spent 30 some odd years working with women to create a customized and comprehensive wellness approach that can work for any woman. He's going to break down your unique hormone type while also revealing why you're feeling the way that you are and how to combat cravings, reduce stress, and even fight fatigue. This approach is something that he has personally developed, working with thousands of women just like you. So that's it from me. Here's Dr. Jade with your quiz results.
Based on your answers, right now you most closely match hormone type 1 or mixed signal metabolism, which means your busy life and changing hormones may be spiking uncontrollable hunger hormones. This leads to weight gain, especially in your belly. Now, what I've seen with most women in this group is that they are successful, responsible, and always on the go. It's everyone first and me last. Children, family, work, school, activities, and home get all your time, but the stress really begins to take a toll, leaving you crashed on the couch at the end of the day, exhausted both mentally and physically with mood swings and no motivation to boot. Now, this chronic state of stress spikes cortisol levels, leaving you highly vulnerable to hunger and craving hormones. And this especially happens before and during your period. Your willpower can rival superwomen throughout the month, but you can easily wipe out an entire month of discipline in just 1 week of menses. Now, keep in mind when the two primary hormones fluctuate before and during your period, other hormones, ones that drive sugar cravings and hunger, can almost force you to overeat high craving foods, high sugar foods, high calorie foods. That's why the foods you eat and the activities you choose before and during your menstrual cycle can quickly imbalance other key fat burning hormones. And an imbalance in these hormones can explain why some have intense cravings for chocolate and salty foods. And I'm going to explain that in just a minute. The good news for you is that balancing hormones is the first step to burning fat because tummy fat is hormonal fat. That's why when type 1s focus on foods and activities that balance hormones, the first fat to come off is going to be around the belly. Now, if you want to burn more and store less, feel good in your favorite clothes, improve your body shape, and tighten up in tone, you're going to need to balance hormones by learning the very best foods and activities for your type. And I'm going to share that with you right now. For true body transformation that tightens soft, saggy muscles, that crafts a lean, shapely physique, and that results in a body that looks fit and fits snugly into your favorite clothes, there really is no substitute for metabolic workouts. And here's the best part. These workouts are nothing like traditional exercises. They're super efficient, combining 3 forms of training into one. They're also super effective, delivering phenomenal results in just 15 minutes, 3 days a week. And they're also super convenient. They allow you to do them in the comfort of your own home and even in your hotel room when you're traveling. Plus, they can work great for every woman at every age and fitness level. They can also work around any injury, physical limitation, or health complication. And unlike those long, boring cardio routines or those crazy sweat until you drop classes you might be used to, they will not send you into a hormonal tailspin. Here's why these metabolic workouts are such an ideal solution for women. First off, too much exercise is bad for the female metabolism. And that's because too much exercise can interfere with both estrogen and progesterone, sending the signal to your body to store fat instead of burning it. Second, extreme exercise generates too much cortisol, which can send your hunger and craving through the roof. This can force you to eat more calories than you burn during the workout. And third, many women can't exercise in the first place because of an injury or other limitation. And that means they miss out on the tremendous anti-aging effect that proper exercise can deliver. Fourth, many of my busy female clients simply don't have the time to spend 1 or 2 hours a day driving to the gym, exercising, and then driving back. Fortunately, metabolic workouts don't have any of those problems because anyone can stimulate their metabolism with these short 45-second intelligent moves I'm about to show you, even if they can barely stand up from the sofa. Not only that, these workouts stimulate a hormone called HGH, or human growth hormone. This is a fat-burning, muscle-toning hormone that has a particularly powerful effect in women. It gives muscles more definition, but without all the bulk. And this is where women have that enormous metabolic advantage compared to men that I mentioned earlier. That's because when women do these metabolic workouts, they produce 93% more human growth hormone compared to a man. And this is one of the primary reasons why metabolic workouts are so much better than plain old regular exercise for women. Now, when I switched from traditional exercise to metabolic workouts, the results became night and day. And as you can see, there were some pretty dramatic transformations. These results are not surprising, actually. There's a specific reason metabolic workouts get better, faster results compared to traditional exercise. And it has to do with something called the anaerobic threshold. This threshold is the key to unlocking your full female fat burning potential. You see, your body has two basic systems to create energy. The first is aerobic, which means with oxygen. The second is anaerobic, or without oxygen. And which you use can have a tremendous impact on how much fat you burn and how quickly you burn it. Your aerobic system works like a slow but steady wood burning stove. But instead of burning wood, it burns small amounts of carbs and fat as fuel. When you need a sudden burst of energy in an emergency, like when a caveman ancestor had to run away from a saber-toothed tiger, your body can't get the oxygen to your muscles fast enough. So it switches to the anaerobic system. This is where, like nuclear energy, it generates an explosion of energy very quickly and without needing any oxygen. So you can escape that hungry tiger, or in today's world, jump out of the way of a distracted driver. When your body makes this switch, it's called crossing the anaerobic threshold. And that's precisely what these 15-minute workouts do. When that happens, it sets off a metabolic alarm bell inside your body, triggering a flood of fat-burning hormones, including HGH, the powerful hormone that gives women such a fat-burning advantage. And that's what really gets your body to transform as fast as possible. Here's the best part, though. As soon as you cross over that threshold, you've done your job. You now get to rest and recover as long as you need to before getting after it again. There's no jacked up fitness trainer shouting at you, no pain, no gain. That means you cross this threshold time after time without killing yourself. And after 15 minutes, you're done and moving on with your day. Plus, crossing the anaerobic threshold, then recovering, then crossing it again creates what I call the aftershock effect. This keeps your metabolism burning extra fat for up to 48 hours after the workout. That means your body keeps burning fat and toning muscles while you go to work, lounge in front of the TV, and even while you sleep. It's like getting the calorie burning equivalent of 6 hours of traditional exercise per week, but in just 3 15-minute sessions. If you're like a lot of women, when you step on the scale and see you've gained a pound or two, the first thing you're going to do is beat yourself up. You probably tell yourself no more dessert, or you vow to only eat kale for the next 2 weeks and exercise twice as hard. But I'm here to tell you that's the worst thing you could do. The problem with the eat less than exercise more approach is that it makes insulin go crazy. Hunger and cravings go out of control and force you to eat more processed carbs. Then insulin goes up, fat burning goes down, and those carbs get stored as fat. It's the number one reason fat builds up on the tummy in the first place. But not with a 3-2-1 approach for your hormone type. To optimize the hormones you have now, your metabolism needs the right fuel at the right time. After working with thousands of women over the past 25 years, I can tell you this with certainty. No matter what the paleo, vegan, keto, gluten-free people say, there is no right diet. They can all work for some people some of the time, and they can fail spectacularly for other people at other times. And that's the first big mistake that trips up women. They think they need to diet to lose weight. Now look, if there were some universal diet that worked for everyone, would there still be a dozen new diet books published every month? Of course not. The truth is, there are no forbidden foods that instantly wreck your metabolism. And there are no magic foods that melt fat off your body. Everyone has a different metabolism, psychology, and set of preferences. And thanks to your female hormones, they're always changing. The only universal rule when it comes to choosing your meals is this. If you're not eating foods that taste good and help your metabolism, you're going to eventually binge on foods that taste good and hurt your metabolism. To fuel your unique metabolism with what it needs and what you like, you need to choose foods that match your hormone type. This approach helps level out insulin, your primary fat storing hormone, so that hunger and cravings stay under control. And when you combine the 3-2-1 approach to eating with short, 15-minute metabolic workouts, your body is going to burn more fat and store less fat without you feeling so miserable. That's the smarter approach I teach all of my clients. Now, most women are skeptical about this approach at first. By the time Kat was in her 30s, she had given up showing off her stomach ever again. But after just 12 weeks, look at her. Heidi was in her 40s. She definitely thought it was too late for her, but this approach got extraordinary flat belly results for her. And Kim was even more skeptical. Because she was in her 50s, she thought that the flat belly ship had sailed. But look at her now. After just 12 weeks, she actually has abs for the first time in her life. And I promise you the same thing can happen for you. Now, for the first time ever, you have the chance to start a program designed specifically for your female metabolism and customized to your unique hormone type. You have a chance to tap into your full metabolic potential, get control of your body again, and start feeling fantastic all day, every day. It's called metabolic renewal. Unlike all the diet and exercise programs you've seen before, metabolic renewal is not designed for men. In fact, it is engineered specifically for a woman's unique body, her unique hormone type, and her unique metabolism. Metabolic Renewal is the only plan that offers the powerful 4M framework that includes customized metabolic workouts, meals, mindset, and movements for your unique hormone type. It's the only program I know of that helps you get in sync with your natural female rhythms and cycles, empowering you to turn your hormone type into a powerful advantage. This is not the recycled male-focused advice you'll get in most books or courses. It's science-based, female-focused, and built exactly for you. The you that you are right now and the you that you'll change into over the years. It really doesn't matter if you have a regular cycle or in any stage of menopause, nor does it matter if you have special issues like thyroid problems, PCOS, hormone replacement therapy, or anything else like that. You are fully capable of sculpting a lean body you can be comfortable in, enjoying a steady flow of energy all day, and keeping your mind focused and sharp, and easily transitioning to deep restorative sleep at night. This is a completely new science-based approach to fat loss and health for women. Unfortunately, it could take years before the mainstream male-dominated fitness world catches up to this. But the good news is you don't have to wait another day. This custom protocol is available to you right here and right now. Metabolic Renewal gives you 12 weeks of metabolic workouts that are an ideal fit for your hormone type. It uses a series of 45-second intelligent movements designed to get you across that anaerobic threshold as quickly as possible. The full workout is just 15 minutes, and you get to rest as much as you want during that workout. These movements are scientifically sequenced to stimulate your fat-burning metabolism and sculpt a tight, toned body. So in just 3 days a week, you're going to gradually upgrade your nerves, muscle coordination, and strength in a safe and methodical way. And that's crucially important for the female metabolism. Doing too much, too soon can stress it out and send you into a low energy tailspin. That's why I've created a 4-phase approach for women with your exact hormone type. The first phase is called Harmonize. In this phase, we get your hormone signaling systems working again. That way you can enjoy the benefits of these metabolic workouts without overloading you with too much stress. The simple moves gently restore your brain's command and control center, awaken your metabolism, and get your hormones flowing again. Phase 2 is called Inspire. Now that you've reset your hormones, phase 2 will inspire your body to start burning fat for fuel. A new set of moves wakes up your mitochondria, your cellular fat-burning factories, and this gives you the metabolic flexibility to burn both sugar and fat at the same time and at top speed. Then we can move on to phase 3, Enhance. Your metabolism will now be humming and your hormones are going to be in harmony and your fat-burning machinery is going to be firing. So in phase 3, your metabolism is ready to turn up the intensity and start burning fat faster than ever before. I call phase 4 Symphony. Now it's time to bring the entire metabolic symphony together. Now we do that by tapping into the unique hormonal advantage that is the hallmark of the female metabolism, human growth hormone, or HGH. The signature burn movements in this phase stimulate HGH to tighten and tone your belly, your butt, your hips, and your arms all at the same time. These moves stimulate even more anti-aging molecules to help restore, repair, and rejuvenate skin, including enhancing the production of collagen. you're going to notice that your skin looks healthier and tighter than it has in decades. Everything is customized to your preferences with Metabolic Renewal, and you can take it with you wherever you go. Just look below this video to choose which options are best suited for you. And if you're on a mobile device, just hit pause and swipe up so you can see your options. There's nothing like Metabolic Renewal available anywhere, not on Amazon or in any store. It's really only available on this website you're on right now. First, you get the 4-phase metabolic workout videos. Simply follow along with me for 15 minutes, 3 days a week, and feel the rush of fat torching, muscle sculpting, human growth hormone coursing through your body. You won't have to worry that you're doing anything wrong or risking getting hurt, because all the metabolic workouts come with on-screen variations to help you safely work around any injury or limitation. Second, you're going to receive the Metabolic Renewal Roadmap. This will be your Bible for understanding and adapting to your hormone type. I carefully lay out exactly how to adjust your 4Ms to work with your body best. That includes metabolic workouts, meals, mindset, and movement. And don't worry, this is not a biology textbook. You don't need a PhD to understand your own body. This roadmap is written in a way that's easy to digest and to implement. You just review each section of the 4M framework and follow the step-by-step customizations that I provide for your hormone type. Third, you'll get my complete 12-week metabolic plan that will help you get your hormones playing nicely once again. Eating for your hormone type is the key to burning fat, looking great, and getting your metabolism back on track. These gourmet chef-designed meals are incredibly delicious and super simple to prepare. They're custom tailored to support your unique female hormones, and they prime your body for head-to-toe transformation you're about to experience. Plus, this meal plan comes with a full shopping list, so you can be in and out of the grocery store in just a few minutes. Fourth, I'm also going to give you one of the most powerful tools I've ever developed, the Female Transformation Tracker. This is the first at-home tool that I'm aware of that lets you measure progress in the 3 areas that actually matter the most: your metabolism, vitality, and body shape. You'll be able to record all of these at home in less than 5 minutes a week. In addition to the custom roadmap, meal plans, and transformation tracker, I'm going to include something extra special. When you secure your copy of Metabolic Renewal today, I'm also going to include my 5-minute body sculpting burnouts. Now look, for most women, 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week is just plenty. That's all anyone really needs to fire up their metabolism, trigger that aftershock effect that keeps burning fat for up to 48 hours. But I have found that a number of women want to take it a little bit further. And maybe you're the type of woman that enjoys an extra challenge. Or maybe you have a wedding reunion or a beach trip coming up and you absolutely need the maximum fat burning body sculpting results in the least amount of time. If that's the case, then these 5-minute body sculpting burnouts are going to be something you're going to love, and they're going to be perfect for you. All you have to do is spend an extra 5 minutes with me at the end of each of the regular metabolic workouts, and I'll push you like you've never been pushed before. And since these burnouts only last 5 minutes, not 50 minutes like all the crazy traditional exercises, there's something almost anyone can do. These body sculpting burnouts use the same safe, proven metabolic workout techniques I've tested for years. So they'll never zap your thyroid or increase your risk of injury like traditional exercises can. They're the perfect way to dramatically accelerate your body transformation and trigger an even more intense aftershock effect. So you can get the results you want and start looking your best faster than you ever thought possible. And I'll give them to you today, absolutely free with your purchase. And to really make sure that you get the most out of this program, I'm going to give you one more bonus when you act today. Look, if you're like many women, as you get older, your dream of a flat, toned belly and midsection may seem more and more impossible. And you may never imagine feeling comfortable in your favorite jeans, let alone a bikini again. Well, don't give up so easily. I've seen some pretty amazing transformations happen. When you act today, I'll give you my 5-step protocol for removing belly fat. These 5 simple but counterintuitive steps can help slim down and tighten up your midsection, something you may not have thought was possible, which is why when you buy Metabolic Renewal today, I'll send you an instant download for my flat belly protocol. That way you can immediately get started on slimming down your midsection. This bonus won't be available for long, so if you struggle with stubborn belly fat or a muffin top, I suggest you secure your copy of Metabolic Renewal and the huge discount available today so you can get access to this valuable protocol. I can't wait to see the amazing results you achieve. Here are a few of the other women who've had great success with Metabolic Renewal.
My name is Linda. I'm 58 years old, and Metabolic Renewal was a game changer for me. I finally lost the weight that I really needed to lose around my waist. Basically lost that belly fat that had been driving me crazy for the last couple of years. Finally kind of trimmed down, not just in my belly area, but also in my whole waist. So definitely saw some changes in measurements around my waist, hips, and very happy with the results. It's very exciting. People have noticed that I'm a lot thinner. My legs are thinner. I seem to have more energy, which is awesome. Like, wait a minute, is that really me? I'm excited. I haven't seen my waist in years.
Well, my name is Mandy Bix. I just turned 30 years old, and now that I'm done with the metabolic renewal plan, I just kind of feel great. It's just been really interesting to see the transformation, especially doing the trackers. We've been doing that the whole time, and in the beginning, all my stuff was crazy. It was all out of check, as we would say. You know, my schmeck is now in check. I feel like I can sleep at night. I feel like I'm not crazy anxious or PMS all the time. And I've seen significant inch loss, which was really great.
My name is Natalie Wonderman Ewing. I'm 54. I love this program. I want to shout it out to the world. I've dropped a couple pounds, lost some inches. That was significant. But honestly, my attitude has changed. I feel like doesn't matter what gets thrown at me, I'm able to handle it better. The biggest aha really moment for all of this is the minimal amount of time I have to exercise to see results. The whole program makes sense. It just never felt like a diet. It never felt like torture. And I think in the past, it's always felt like torture.
My name is Barbara. I'm 67. The workouts are doable, short, and effective. The fact that it's 3 times a week and it's short, it's 15 minutes. It's a dream come true because I've lost 10 pounds. It's not water loss either. It's fat loss. It's, muscle tone. I met my goal of fitting into my size 2 pants and zipping them up and even wearing them to the movies.
Hi, I'm Denora Walcott. I'm in my 30s. Not going to get more specific than that. And I just finished metabolic renewal, and it's been awesome. I noticed the change in my size immediately in my face. That was the first place, and then my stomach. I wasn't looking to cheat with different foods, and the workouts were working. They were very specific workouts that were making visible changes. Jade is awesome. Jade is great. He's such a kind, honest person, and all of that comes through in his teachings, and all of that comes through in the whole inspiration behind this program.
Okay, if you're still here watching, here are a few answers to a few common questions that may help fill in some blanks. First up, how fast will I see results once I start metabolic renewal? Well, in my experience, you can expect to feel the results after just a few days. So the first thing you're going to notice is an improvement in the mood and energy. That will continue all the way through the first phase where you're going to start to notice your body changing. In the early stages, it's important not to obsess about the number on your scale. It's almost a cliche, but it's useful to remember that muscle weighs the same as fat, but is more dense and takes up less space on the body. And human growth hormone, the female metabolic advantage that we're harnessing with metabolic renewal, goes to work quickly burning fat and building lean toned muscle. So all you have to do is use the female transformation tracker to measure the inches come off your waist, stomach, arms, and hips. And don't worry so much about how many pounds you lose in the first 2 phases. That's going to come as a natural consequence of your new, leaner, and toned body. So the next question, is metabolic renewal for me if I'm on birth control or hormone replacement therapy? Now that's a great question, and the important thing to understand about birth control and hormone replacement therapy is that they're adding synthetic hormones to your natural hormones. What that ends up doing is affecting your hormone type. Now that can be a good thing for managing symptoms, but it can also make you gain a little bit more weight. The good news is that your custom 4N plan with metabolic renewal is the best way that I know of to counteract the weight gain effect of these hormones. So yes, metabolic renewal is perfect for women taking birth control or hormone replacement therapy. Is metabolic renewal safe? Absolutely. It's designed to be the exact opposite of the risky traditional exercise routines that most women do. It's joint friendly, low impact, and it helps stretch out the muscles that create the most tension in your body. That means you'll feel more relaxed all day and night, and you'll sleep like a baby. What's truly dangerous is doing nothing. Now, we both know that. So metabolic renewal is your best choice when it comes to the safety of the workouts and the health of your body. Do I need to be in good shape before I do metabolic renewal? No. In fact, you can start on your couch if need be. The metabolic workout videos show on-screen variations for every single move, and they allow you to challenge yourself no matter what your fitness level is. Now, of course, you should always have a chat with your doctor first just to make sure they agree with your new fitness goals. But in my experience, doctors love it when their patients start taking their health more seriously, especially with something as safe and adaptable as metabolic renewal. Do I need a gym membership or some kind of special equipment? Look, you can start your workouts with nothing more than the clothes on your back and your television or computer. That's it. And once you're ready, you can move up to using cheap in-home dumbbells or exercise bands, but only if you want to. You can continue with just body weight for as long as you need. A gym membership is never required, although you can do metabolic renewal workouts anywhere, including a gym if that's what you want. Is metabolic renewal guaranteed to make me lose weight? Well, metabolic renewal is guaranteed to improve your health and tap into your female metabolic advantage. And for most people, that comes along with a significant weight loss. Some women end up losing 2 or 3 pounds a week, actually. Other women lose closer to 1 pound a week while they tighten and tone their muscles. Now, if you happen to be among the few women who do not respond quickly enough to metabolic renewal and you're impatient, then I'm happy to refund every penny. You have a full 90 days to see the effects for yourself. So by then, you'll need no further proof than your favorite mirror. Right now, below this video, you'll see the purchase options. If you're on a mobile phone, all you have to do is swipe up and the options should show up on your screen. Thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to hear about your results.